So pleased you're here at Chair Yoga with me, Josie. Today we have a really delightful body scan for you. So you just need to sit in an easeful chair, not on the ground like me, unless you really want to. You can also do this lying down, so maybe it's a bed yoga video. One warning, friends who have experienced trauma, this might not be for you. You can practice with your eyes open if that would make you feel more comfortable. You can practice facing a door if that would make you feel more comfortable. Thank you for being here. So sitting towards the front of your chair, knees ahead of your hips as best you can. It's okay if you need to be a bit wider, but bring your ankles directly under your knees so you have more or less 90 degrees at your ankles, your knees and your hips. If you need a support behind you, go ahead. If you're not sure about what kind of prop that might be, you can see my video on getting started with chair yoga. Okay. So please close your eyes if you're willing. And just notice your feet touching the ground. So both your left and your right foot, sensing all the places that your feet touch the ground. Can you sense your toes? Do they feel like one block of toes on each foot, or can you differentiate between the toes a bit? Just investigating. Can you sense the ball of your foot? And the same on the pinky toe side of your foot, that kind of ball of your pinky toe on the ground, on the front of the foot. And can you sense the center of your heels? And then bring your attention to your ankles, left and right. Just sense your ankles. Maybe one is clearer to you than the other. That's okay. Maybe give the unclear one a touch more attention for a moment. And then gently slide your attention up into your low legs. So through the shins and through the calves, slowly rising until you arrive at your knees. Hello to your knees. And again, maybe you feel or sense or kind of see one of your knees more clearly than the other. So just give the less clear one a touch more attention. And then let your attention travel through your thighs. So don't forget the fronts of the thighs, the backs of the thighs, the inner thighs, the outer thighs, as you begin to travel all the way back through your thighs to your hips. Sensing the hips left and right. And as you sense your hips, sense your sit bones resting on your chair as well. So you start to get a sense of your pelvis, the foundation of your pelvis. And then notice your entire pelvis. Maybe you don't feel the pelvis specifically, but just being with that big bowl of your pelvis. Bringing your attention now to the tip of your tailbone, or at least where you perceive that to be. And from the tip of your tailbone, start to take a steady journey up your tail, into your sacrum, that triangular bone at the back of your pelvis, into your lumbar spine. So there's the big chunky bones, the biggest, most chunky bones of your spine. In the low back, feeling maybe a curve there of your low back as you walk up your spine, slowly and steadily, beginning to reach where their ribs join the spine, the thoracic spine, and walking up with your attention between your shoulder blades eventually, all the way up into your cervical spine, the neck, where the bones get smaller and smaller and smaller, until you're right there in your skull, all the way up to the very top of your skull, the crown of your head, and maybe even just floating above the crown of your head, a teeny weeny bit. So you've got a sense of yourself steady here. And from here, you're going to let the scalp, the skin of your skull spread. And let that spreading and softening also happen in your forehead. So just spreading your forehead, especially between your eyebrows. Let that go across your temples, the back of your head, your whole face, your cheeks, all the in and around the eyes, your nose, even the tip of your nose softening. Can you have a sense of your inner ears softening? What would that mean for you if you were to soften your inner ears? And how about your jaw? Even loosening the root of your tongue, allowing your lips to be soft. And then allowing this softness, this sensation of soft spreading to travel down your throat and your neck. And into your upper back, your chest, your shoulders. Traveling down your torso, your arms, all the way down. Until you arrive at your buttocks, your thighs again, softening all the way down your low legs to your feet. Without changing anything, just sense or observe your body breathing. And you might enjoy just to sit here for some time, enjoying your whole self, feeling maybe a touch more at ease than when you began.